Hello and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about some information that's coming your way. You might have a conversation with a mutual friend, or you may see something on social media. You may even hear directly from the person who's doing this, but there's been someone who has sent negative energy your way. That could be as simple as someone just thinking a lot of negative things about you or feeling jealous or envious of what you've got. But you're going to get some sort of insight so you know what's going on, because I feel like you don't necessarily suspect this person of having those feelings towards you or wanting to see you fail. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of Wing Chun time. I hope you're having a good day so far. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. That's in the description box below, as is a link to the information about all of my memberships. There's 3 different tiers if you're looking for additional content. Hey, April Fools, how you doing? Happy Monday. All right, this is the Tattoo Tarot. What else do we have? Oh, also, if you are a member in the Stars or the Towers tiers, we are supposed to have a live stream today, but y'all can't decide on what time you want it to be. So right now there's 4 options and there's 33% on 3 of them. So I need like at least 2 more votes, you guys. So if you're a member, go choose a time, please. Otherwise, if I don't get something that's like decisive, I'm probably going to move it to like Thursday or something. But we will figure it out, my friends. All right. We've got the King of Cups in the reverse, 5 of Wands in the reverse, Judgment and Magician in the reverse. Ugh. This is a person who's been rejected a lot in their life. This is someone who doesn't show a lot of emotion, but they feel it. So they learned long ago to kind of keep their emotions to themselves. This is someone who analyzes things more than they need to, overthinks, or is perhaps a bit anxious. This is someone who made the decision to, I think this is a spell, to be honest with you, with Magician in the reverse. I feel like this is somebody who decided, I'm going to do something to try to stop you from reaching that next level. I'm going to do something to, I don't know, try to take what's yours. Is not a good choice. And I feel like it's because they look at you and they feel that you are lucky or you have an unfair advantage. Strength in the reverse, Sun in the reverse. Yeah, this is someone who gave in a temptation to do something they knew better. I know I shouldn't do this, but I don't know how else I could win, or I don't know how else I'd be able to, convince you to choose me. So I guess this is what I'm going to do. Whatever. Hello, Empress Everything. How are you doing? That could be one of the situations for sure. What else do we have? Nine of Cups in the reverse. Whew. Ace of Cups and the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Wow. This is somebody who sent energy your way, could be specifically with Spellwork, to deny you love. I don't want you to get what you want. I don't want you to fall in love with anybody else, or I don't want you to ever be able to experience that connection. I want it to always end in sadness. Get a hobby. But the 8 of Cups is in the reverse. This energy is coming back on them. So we've got the Five of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who needed to acknowledge that their mindset was off, but they were refusing to acknowledge that they needed to focus on something else, or that they shouldn't be trying to compete with you or trying to mess with your life. For some of you, this is an ex who doesn't want you to move on. For others of you, this could be somebody who feels like they're competing with you for a love interest. For some of you, this is a religious person, and they decided to do the spell work anyway. I think they have brought upon themselves some very negative energy regarding their own love life because they were trying to send that energy to you. Hello, Key Controller. How are you doing? All right. What else do we have? Ooh, actually, we're going to switch to a different deck. This is What's the News? Ooh, Lord. You know, it's probably awful that anytime someone mentions a coma, I hope things are getting better, by the way. I think of Uma Thurman and Kill Bill. Wiggle your big toe. Can't help it. Harmony and red flagged. What, they mad at you because you're happy? They're like, look at Kelly over there, just like eating her food and being so happy and like in love. Ew. They don't like to see that you're doing better than they are. That's what's really getting under their skin. So it's like, how can I poo in your punch bowl from afar? Not right there, but like from afar. This is somebody who parties or chases thrills. I do feel like they have a, poison of choice. What is actually like the band Poison? Does that get into like a confusing conversation? Oh, okay, hold on. I feel like... Slim, did you tell me that there's a different name you wanted me to call you? I'm trying to remember. You let me know, but I feel like it was a different name. So we've got this rebound card with unpredictable intentions. Now, could this person really be on the rebound? Absolutely. Could you? Also possible. But I feel like it's the person who's sending you negative energy is upset because something did not go well for them. They've been rejected or their relationship ended. They're not in a good place, right? They feel like they've been denied. And then they look over at you when you're having a good old time and they're like, how can I ruin that? I don't get that mindset. I really don't. Now, if you were to say, you know what, I just went through a breakup and I don't really want to be like watching people make out, totally get it. Have at the ice cream. Watch rom-coms, whatever. No, this is somebody who's like, I'm upset. I'm mad that you have what I want. So what can I do to ruin it? This could be a little bit of a warning that if you are around a lot of partying, there's a higher risk that this person finds an opportunity to ruin what they're trying to ruin. But it feels to me like this energy is coming back on them because the Lotus Flower Enlightenment card that we got at the beginning, this is not just saying you're going to find out who's doing this. This is also saying that you have that you are more superior to this person in a spiritual sense. I'm really only saying it like that because I want to get under this person's skin because I hate that they're so focused on trying to ruin your life. It's like, Yeah. See, they see you out here in some sort of new love connection or very stable love connection, whatever it is you got, they're jealous. For some of you, it's that you're single and getting a lot of attention. You might not have found someone yet, but they may find it difficult to compete with you if you both are single and going out, right? Okay, I don't know what this is from, but it just went through my mind. So it works for somebody here. But there's this like interview that I saw. I'm pretty sure it was in the UK because of the slang. But I feel like this chick was asking a guy in the nightclub, how do you get so many numbers? And at the end of it, she threw on, wow, you're quite confident for an ugly bloke. This is someone who feels that you have an advantage, feels that you get things that you want, or is jealous of the attention that you get. So we've got this honeymooning time. I feel like this is saying, I'm in a bad mood. I feel depressed. I feel like I've lost what I wanted. And then I run into you and you're over there and you're all happy. You got somebody who's like obsessed with you. They're jealous. It's the timing of it though, right? It's aligning with their frustration or their depression. This is the Voyage of the Soul. Good morning, Nicholas. How are you doing? They'll call you princess. Did you say that's Empress to you? You gotta have a few good nicknames though, right? So we've got summon, communication, and karma. I told you there's spell work here. I really do feel like for the majority of you, this is somebody who normally is religious, maybe just had a big falling out in terms of their relationship, but they are mad that things are going well for you and not for them. And I feel like it has to do with this communication and karma. This is somebody telling you what happened or something being revealed to you. It could be as simple as this person decides to, go to the restroom and they leave their phone open on their like messages or their calendar or something, and you see what they've got going on. Not really a proponent of invading anybody's privacy, but it does feel to me like you find out this person is really like about it, I guess. Yeah. So you're going to find out what's going on. Your intuition's already kind of pinpointing something, and then you get that confirmation. And yeah, it's this person being jealous of you. Why are they jealous? You got it going on. I mean, I think specifically it's about the attention that you get or the people that are interested in you. Hello, De La Fu. How are you doing? What else? Boogeyman. As life unfolds and shadow overpowers light, will my innocence be left untouched? This is the religious person. I don't normally pick up on that, you guys. And it's a general reading, so it might be more like, they're more talking about like love and light all the time, and then they're out here like wishing negative on you. I do think this has to do with somebody feeling like they don't get noticed when they're around you, or feeling like you get all the attention. But then we literally have the potion spell. Transformation, resourcefulness, and change. Yeah, do you know anybody who does spells? Yeah, just looking for spells. Look, there are some folks on YouTube that I really respect or enjoy. consuming their content, but they sell like, you know, spells stuff on the side. And it's hard to like reconcile that, depending, I suppose, on what the spell is. If you're just trying to like draw in money, like you do you, boo. But I do feel like this is somebody who wants to be you. So you have this Mask card. And it feels like they want to find a way to experience things as you. It's like, I want to have that attractiveness. I want to be seen as more attractive, or I want to be, you know, pursued like that person. But they pretend to be nice to you because they wanted to get close to you. I think it's always been about the attention. Hey, Carrie, how are you doing? Knight of Swords. Two of Swords. Justice in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I think in particular, they want to be able to compete with you in terms of romantic partners or people who are interested in getting naked with them. So they make an impulsive decision and they do something to try to like level the playing field, but that's not what it really is. They legitimately wanted you to lose things that are rightfully yours or ruin things that make you happy. With friends like these, who needs enemies? What else do we have? Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords. Yeah. They want to end a relationship that is coming your way, or they want to take a connection that you are already working on or building. But this Three of Swords or heartbreak energy that they wanted to send to you is actually coming back on them. So there could be, you know, a romance blooming for them that then shrivels up and dies. Sorry to be so dramatic. But that's because that's the energy they sent your way. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Another Five of Wands in the reverse. Since I can't get the attention I want, or since people choose you over me, since maybe that particular person I'm obsessed with decided to choose you instead of me, I'm going to find a way to make sure that your romance does not go well. Don't go breaking my heart. Now I'm going to have to go listen to that. I've been on an Alanis Morissette kick lately, you guys. Can't stop, won't stop. Eight of Rings or Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords in the reverse. You don't say. You don't say. So when you do spell work, sometimes things are unpredictable. What? I thought I followed all the directions. Eight of Pentacles is like, I went to somebody who knew what they were talking about. I thought I did everything right, but I didn't. I followed the directions for the chia pet, but it just doesn't look like how it's supposed to. The Lovers in the reverse. If you don't know what a chia pet is, I feel bad for you, son. Six of Wands and the Moon. Do they still have them? They do, right? Hello, Spoons. Did I say hello to you, or did I just sing your little comment? The number 6 is important because we just have the Six of Swords. The Lovers is number 6, and then the Six of Wands. 666, so 3 of them. But this is like, okay, You want to do a spell where love doesn't work out. You want to do a spell where someone feels like they're not chosen. The only problem is because your intentions are negative, that energy is not going to go to the intended recipient. That person has love that they have earned. That is their good karma. So, my words, what is it? Words are. Whatever I say bounces off of you. No, bounces off me and sticks to you. You know, it's like hot potato. Now this person is experiencing issues in their love life, and it's hard for them to not be just a little bit suspicious that maybe it's their own doing. Hey, Darnell, how are you doing? Coming into the chat and tell them how it is. I like it. We've got strength. That's good because we didn't have it in the beginning. It was in the reverse up there. Ooh. I like that. So this is basically saying this person felt like they could tackle or attack something that is actually quite strong or protected. So because you have done no wrong to this person, because you do not deserve this, because you've been staying in your own lane, right? Whatever attempts to try to get to you, they don't work. You're like, ow, why would you do that? Just kidding, it didn't hurt. This is somebody who may end up losing friendships, or it may be just super cut and dry, right? You wanted my relationship to end, or you wanted me to feel like love isn't going well. So now that's what's happening for you. I think this person was warned. Four of Wands, King of Wands. So it's like there's a tacit warning or just kind of like a shy little heads up, like, okay, don't take it too seriously, but this energy might, come back on you, right? I feel like there's some sort of small print, fine print, right? Yeah, you can get this love spell, but just keep in mind, if your side of the street isn't clean, you might end up with some of this trouble. But I think this practitioner or high priestess or whoever does like the assistance or provides the spell itself makes it clear that if you're coming from a certain place, or if you're, how do I say this? Your intentions are off, that it could backfire. And this person was like, that's okay. Let's do it anyways. Here's some money. I'll take the risk. I'll sign the waiver. Yep, exactly. Two of Cups, the Devil. This person's obsessed with you. Obsessed with how your life goes versus how their life goes. They just want to be better than you. They just want to be like more desirable than you. But their work does not pay off. What they try to do, even if they follow exact instructions, even if somebody else very powerful is doing work, it doesn't matter. You're protected. I do feel like this practitioner was like, I have a feeling I'm going to get paid for this and it's not going to go the way you want. And they're like, okay. You want to pay me for that? That's your business. Yes. What is the going rate for destroying my own love life, please? We can pretend that I'm sending it to somebody else, but I know it's going to come back to me. They didn't know that, right? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Justice. So you spend money on something because you want someone else to lose their love, lose what makes them happy. But with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like someone got lost or that energy got lost, right? That's a map. It's in the reverse. Oh no, I didn't know where to go. Because of karma. It's not fair. It's not right. Sorry. Is that Whitney Houston? I think it's Whitney Houston, you guys. Look, this is like, okay, I'll do the spell. We'll see how it goes. But I think that High Priestess knew it was going to go right back on this person. And it does. All right, let's get a few from the situations deck. Hello, Alberto. What's up, Tiana? How are you doing? Hello, Steven. What's happening? For Echelon. Fogo is my jam. Ah, damn it. Hold, please. Okay. Oh, okay. So this reading could be about aliens, you guys. I'm just kidding. This is saying that I think you have already had some sort of like intuition about this person having some issues with you. I do think you also have a little bit of insight into how this person operates with regards to romance. Maybe they've not been very respectful. I'm picking up on, for some of you, this person is jealous of the attention that you get, and they go after people that are in relationships to try to get that like validation. So I think you kind of wondered, is it only a matter of time before they go after my person, right? Because they have told you dirty little secrets in the past, and you were like, oh, okay, noted. Hey, Third Eye, you changed the profile picture. How you doing? What's up, Lemonade? Lemonade, if you have not voted for the member live stream today, please get over there and do that. But don't choose the only one that doesn't have 33%, because then it'll just be split 25% 4 ways. I can't deal. But yeah, make sure you voted. Did I say hello to Rachel? What's up, Rachel? How are you? I told you this person's obsessed with you. Why does everybody like you? Why does everyone think you're so funny? Why does everyone want to be naked around you? They're jelly. Roller coaster. Highest high, adrenaline rush, pretending, fake, living beyond means, racing. So there's something that they've been working towards romantically or like physical intimacy wise, right? I have a big crush on that person, or I've been seeing this person, or I really want that person to choose me instead of you. And I feel like there's going to be kind of an awkward or embarrassing moment that makes it clear that this person's not interested in the Magician in the reverse. Whoever has been sending you this spell work, they're going to have, I feel like, a kind of public fumble or embarrassing moment, and they're going to lose the affection that they were working to gain, because that's what they wished on you. So you might have a front row seat to this. That's fine. That's fine. You might want to, put up a couple teddy bears with cameras or something. And here's the moment where she realized that it wasn't going to work. I mean, don't really be a jerk like that, but like, I mean, if you're bored and you don't find anything else that you're doing, you might want to be able to see the moment. This is the Love Oracle. I knew it. So it could be a candle spell. And you are definitely going to figure this out, in part because of that public situation, but you may already have your suspicions. This is someone who may be looking to get a second chance with someone who has already ended things or rejected them. This could be someone who, as far as the Magician in the reverse, the person who did pursue the spell work, this could be someone who you were friends with and then stopped being friends with, or this could be someone who's trying to have a second chance with you after you broke up with them. Either way, they have not been dealing with this obsession or this craving in a very healthy way. It's very manipulative. How do I control this, right? Well, that's good, Neville. Thank you, Rachel. Carrie, it would be for the members live stream, so only a small portion. What's up, Laura? I know I already got you in there. What else? Witchcraft. I done told you. But they can't touch you. Can't touch this. They can't, because you are... God, it's so difficult to resist being super petty and just being like, I'm better than you. So your stupid little spell work, it doesn't work. But that's kind of what it is, right? You have shown others empathy. You've shown others compassion. You've shown that you're willing to learn from your mistakes. And that gets you a nice little protective layer against the bitches. I said it. Yeah, Carmen, she said you're a bitch today. It was wild. I know. She normally doesn't say that kind of stuff, but you know. If the shoe fits. All right, this is the Zodiac fortune telling cards. If you're going to do spell work, if you're going to do manifestation, bring good stuff to you. That's as simple as I can say it. Do not get messed up in other people's shit. It's just not worth it. You are going to move to a new house. Do not give up hope. Guest coming means trouble. That's a very important warning. Hammer pants. Hello, Magic Man. Oh, that's one of my favorite heart songs. Yeah, you can clear that out. I believe in you. Yes, I do, Tiana. Success in business enterprises through hard work. This could also be why this person is jealous of you, if they feel like you are just killing it in terms of your personal and your professional life. Like, you got some friends, people think you're great, you might be falling in love, and you're starting your own business, or you just got promoted. That jealousy, man, it's a hell of a drug. They want your life. Your personality will get you by. Use it more. This one's dangerous, okay? Because I do feel like your personality has gotten you where you are. Not to say like exclusively. There are other things that fold in with it, right? But I do feel like there is a hidden warning in here, which is to say, use your personality, show who you truly are, be authentic in situations like interviews or dates, but qualify the situation. Mirror. Not because you're fake, but because, for example, when I was in sales, I love the F-bomb. We're besties. I don't say it on here because YouTube's judgy and because my mama asked me to stop swearing so much. But when I was selling to somebody, if they dropped the F-bomb, then I was like, okay, free game. Let's do this. If I know you like it, then we're good to go, right? This is the same kind of thing. There's going to be a situation where you're kind of trying to figure out, like, do I need to tame it down a little bit? Mirror. Figure out what's going on. Read the room, and you'll be fine. Yup, yup, yup. Hey, Steve, how are you doing? All right, I'm going to leave it there, y'all. It's time for me to eat some breakfast. Shit, I couldn't just get through without dropping something. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. If you're a member, make sure you voted for today's live stream. Otherwise, I have to move it. All right. Love you guys. Doodles.